The weather's been really crappy in Bellingham, but I've been meaning to get out and take a video of all the gear I'll be taking on the trail this year. So I figured before it starts snowing for the rest of this week that I would get out and do a little what's in my pack video. So once I get to the top of this hike, I'll unpack everything and show you. So I decided I wanted to do a little gear video and show you what's in my pack. I'm just up at the top of the mountain in Bellingham right now where I live. It's gonna snow here pretty soon, so I think I have to do this pretty quickly. Here we go. First off, my pack. This is the Z-Packs Arc Haul. I got it with the mesh on the front. I was thinking about getting the zip version, but I changed my mind. So far I'm really liking the mesh. I really like the pack. It literally feels like nothing. It's got this nice arc for airflow, and so far I haven't had any issues with that. I was a little bit scared to get this pack because of reviews I've heard on the Arc Blast from past thru hikers, but I really don't think it's going to be an issue. This thing seems super durable, and so far I'm really liking it. So first I just want to go over my big 3 items and my sleep system and my shelter. So what I'll be carrying for my shelter is the Z-Packs Duplex. This thing is super light, it feels like nothing. My boyfriend and I will be sharing this, taking turns carrying this, so I won't have to carry it every single day. We tested it out the other night on Orcas Island, and it was awesome. It kept us warm, it kept us dry, and it was way bigger than the old tent we had, which was the tarp tent double rainbow. Next, I'm carrying for my sleeping quilt, I am carrying an Enlightened Equipment Revelation. I went with the 0 degree. I am a very cold sleeper. I have really never been warm when I go camping in the backcountry, except for the other night when I took this out. I was toasty, so I'm super happy with my decision to go with the 0 degree. It's the Revelation, so it can be turned into a full quilt with no foot box, or you can zip up the foot box and tuck it underneath you. So I'll be taking the Thermarest Neo Air X Therm, I think. If this ends up being too warm or too heavy, I'll probably end up buying the X Lite. This is a little heavier than I want it to be, but I already have it, so I might as well start out with it and see how it works for me. So the jacket I'll be taking is the Uniqlo Ultralight Down Jacket. It was only about $70 and I got it on sale. So we'll see if it's warm enough. I had a really hard time finding a down jacket that fit me, and this one did, and it was cheap. If this doesn't end up working, I'll probably end up taking the Patagonia Nano Puff. For my rain gear, I just went with Frog Togs. Again, had a hard time finding something that fit me really well, so I just have the Frog Togs rain suit. I might trade out the pants for a rain skirt. We'll see how that goes. So for part of my clothing system, of course, there's shoes. I had a really difficult time finding a pair of shoes that was going to work for me. I always seem to get blisters on my feet. I tried Ultras. I really wanted to like them, but they just gave my feet terrible blisters and really hurt my Achilles from the zero drop. So I found these guys. You can see those. I am wearing the Topo Terra Venture. It has a 3mm drop instead of a 0mm drop, which just helps make my calves and Achilles feel like they're not working so hard. I really like the wide toe box in this shoe, but unlike Ultras, the Topos have kind of a tapered heel, which really helps to keep your foot in place, and I think that's why I don't get blisters with these. I really enjoy these shoes. I ended up becoming an ambassador for Topo for the trail. I'm really thankful for that. It's going to be awesome, and I'm so happy that my feet will be happy on the PCT. For water filtration, I have the Sawyer Squeeze, and I'm just going to be using smart water bottles and connecting it to the top. Also, I have an Evernew bladder, which is nice. It rolls up and you don't lose the cap since it's connected. And then I also have a platypus bottle that I can use to up my water capacity. For my cook system, I have the MSR Titan kettle. It's nice. It has a lid with a hole in it. It's nice for straining noodles. And I also have the MSR Pocket Rocket, which I'll probably end up switching out for one of those little BRS stoves you can buy on Amazon for about 15 bucks. It weighs less than an ounce. So there's the Pocket Rocket. It's super small, works really well. I've had it for years. Some miscellaneous items that I'll be carrying. Not these are just for the hike I went on today. The Garmin InReach Explorer, I think it's called. We'll be using this. It's really cool. I really enjoy it, and I like the ability to be able to text or contact family when we don't have service. Of course, you gotta have a trowel. This is just the deuce of spades. Yeah. For my headlamp, I'll be bringing the Black Diamond Spot. I really like it. It's super bright. It doesn't have rechargeable batteries, so I'll just be carrying batteries to switch it out with. To charge my phone and electronics, I'll be using the Anchor 10,000 milliamps battery pack. I think this will charge my phone about 3 to 4 times, which is plenty. Some stuff that's not in my pack that I will be carrying eventually is some Catula microspikes for the Sierra, and a Petzl Glacier ice axe, and then the BV 500 bear can. Also, another thing I don't have packed is just a toiletry bag, first aid kit, and that's pretty much it. I also have one of those Chrome Dome Go Light umbrellas for the desert. I really like hiking with an umbrella. I hate wearing raincoats when I'm hiking. I just get too sweaty. I don't have it with me, but it's at home, and I will be bringing that probably for the desert section and maybe in Northern Oregon and Washington. So there it is, all my gear. I'll attach a link in the description to my lighter pack so you can get a more detailed account of what I'm bringing. If you're interested in seeing what my boyfriend's bringing or gear that we're sharing, I will also attach a link to his lighter pack.